Show you that wonderful grass that grows 16 feet tall in one season. This is a rhododendron, and it looks a lot like corn. Everyone says, oh my gosh, that looks like a corn plant. It has wonderful, real sturdy stalks on it, so it's very upright. It has blue-green foliage, and it will depend on how much water you give it, how tall it gets, but with plenty of water, it gets 16 feet tall. With less water, it would be less tall. There's also a variegated variety that is white with green leaves that is absolutely stunning. It grows about 8 to 10 feet tall. Big tall grass in the background is a panicum. It's called thundercloud. It grows about 6 to 7 feet tall. It looks a little bit tall because it's on a raised bed right now. But it's prairie grass, a switchgrass, and it's very upright. It's just starting to turn its fall color. It will turn absolutely the most beautiful golden shade in the fall, and has a very light panicles on the top. It waves in the slightest breeze. And then in front of it is a spring blooming plant called Dischampsia. This particular one is called Bronshire. It's almost like a baby's breath in that it has the low foliage, and then the inflorescence come up in early spring, I think about April or so. They are in bloom, and that will stay looking like this through a lot of the winter. So if you have this planted in another perennial bed even, it has the same look as baby's breath in a bouquet. And then the one that's on the side here is a Molinia called Moorflame. This particular one I think is not in enough sun to really bloom well. This one has blooms on it here. It's been one of our best sellers this year in that it is very vase-shaped. Has the inflorescence that reach about 3 feet tall, 3.5 maybe, and then it turns an absolutely glorious butterscotch gold for fall color. The stems are almost a corally sunset color with the buff inflorescence on the end, so it really is a stunning grass in among other things, or in drifts. Another shot of the miscanthus. This is actually the stock bed for the miscanthus, but we wanted to show you how absolutely magical it is when when they're backlit by the sun, either in the morning or the evening, and also how wonderful they look and the great movement they add to the garden when even the slightest breeze is blowing.